Okay, so I've already done your moisturizers, all of that. It is extremely, extremely hot in Vegas, so we're trying to make this as easy as possible on you. Let me get this. I love you're getting brushes and stuff I'm gonna give you. So this is just a toothbrush brush. It's really good to do foundation. They come in different sizes.
I'm using the color corrector.
This is a foundation. This is Maron, and it does everything in one step.
Hold on.
Hold up your neck. Because you're tan, but you're not that tan. You're starting to get tan. So this will also help protect. Let me get a glove real quick. 1 second. I'm gonna give you a glove to put inside your bag and everything too. And I'll put something around you here in a second. I'm gonna powder you. It's just I got the air way down, but it's just still so freaking hot. And I do like using my hands and so I'm gonna go in. I'm doing a little bit of underpainting on you, meaning that I'm gonna do 2 different foundations on you. Um, but I do like the if you use your hand, make sure you use the glove. This is a vinyl glove, and you do kind of have a heavy beard, so I'm just putting this in a little more. And some people are like, oh, I don't like melon. It's like it's supposed to be creamy. It's kind of like the old-fashioned Max Factor. But you can always put it in the refrigerator or freezer. But then the problem with that is this is so buildable. The problem with it is it becomes so hard and it really pulls bad on your skin. So let's.
As long as it covers the beard.
It covers so much.
That is orange
Yeah.
crayon wax stuff.
You don't need to do all that. They make coverages. I mean, if you're going on a red carpet or doing super high def pictures, depending on the photographer and the lighting, you might do that. But this foundation covers everything. I mean, okay, so this is a little bit lighter foundation. It's not stark white. I like to do that for stage or late at night for stuff. But this is a highlight. And I'm just going underneath your eyes. And once again, I like to use, because I feel like I have control. And I don't put it on heavy through there, but I'm blending it out. And it's very creamy. And this is going to bring some light back into your skin. You can see in the mirror one side what it's starting to do.
Yeah.
So, and then we'll zoom in on the camera. Turn your head this way for me, honey.
We were like starting the contouring process during the foundation part of it.
No, we're not
It's a
contouring anything at all.
Oh no.
So, I know you know a little bit about makeup. Look up. Open your eyes. Look up. This is very, you got to get to the basics before you get to the major stuff. So it's always easier. Your foundation is the most important thing. It's the foundation, like a house. And I mean, I'm very lazy. I wear a tint foundation in the day. I break out very easily. But when I go on stage, I always use Maron. And I use a high definition Maron and I look Photoshop. But I don't want to walk around in the middle of the day with that much on. I have no beard or anything. I've gone down that route. But for the girls who haven't gone down that route, my big bitch with them is cover your fucking beard. I don't want to see it. You don't have to put all the other stuff on, but cover your beard if you're going to present as a woman. Okay. I'm going to go back. So you're never going to use, okay, so like on the color wheel, the opposite of the color wheel, what cancels out red is green. So if you have a lot of blue in your underneath your eye, dark circles and stuff, yellow's going to cancel that out. Now, you go to some places like Ulta, and they've had makeup artists, and I have rosacea really bad. That's where my skin's very red. And they would try to sell me a yellow foundation. Well, that cancels out red. No, it doesn't. Green cancels out red. Yellow cancels out the darkness, like the blues, the hydration, where it's like a little brown and stuff like that. And I do know Asian people who have a little bit of olive skin, believe it or not. They're not olive, more just like a yellow type. So, I mean, everyone has their own unique skin tone, but when you're doing cross-dressing, drag, whatever you want to call it, you can be anything you want. You can be any eye color you want, anything. Only you limit yourself. So this is, I'm just showing you the very basics. I appreciate you coming in and doing all of this. I'm going to lift this up. Do a little through there. I'm not going to really build titties up because you're going in a pool, and it's just better to stay like that. Do you see how well it covers? And I could have gone a little darker with you, but once again, a lot of people, at least out west here, when they're really tan, if they wear makeup, because they get so dark, sometimes they lighten their face down just a smidgen, because otherwise they're too dark, you know. And if you see, like, I have a lot of African American friends that love makeup, but some of them, like, especially in the summer, because African American skin, dark tones, can get very burnt and you don't know it, and very damaged. Asian skin is the most sensitive. African American skin is those dark skin tones, and you don't know the skin's damaged. Like, I have a lot of friends that they're very dark through here, and then the rest of them's like a golden color. And I know a lot of Mexicans like that. That's sun damage. So sunblock is extremely important, especially in Vegas. So you need to look, and this is a shout out to a lot of the dressers out there. You need to look at your face and go, what is not feminine about my face? Don't pick yourself apart, because no, don't pick it. No, see, that's what I'm getting at. Don't pick yourself apart. So yeah, there's females who have big noses. There's females that have this. There's females that really look at your face and go, what do I need? We're not talking cosmetic surgery, but what can makeup do for me to change that, to soften that? Well, the number one thing is going to be hair, and your best friend is highlighting. And highlighting is important. That doesn't mean you have to be a ghost and look like you're an out of work circus act or anything. But you need to take an honest look. So I'm looking at your face. You don't have a lot of cheek. We can go in and create that. Also, your nose is nice and straight. I know females with noses like yours, but what makes the appearance of your nose looking bigger is you don't really have overly full lips. And then we wax your eyebrows down. In this heat, I'm not going to tape you. And in this heat, I'm not going to lay your eyebrows down with a glue or Prozade or anything. If you were to go out at night, I might do that. But you're going out in the day in a pool party. A lot of females in Vegas wear a full face of makeup going to the pool parties, and some of them don't. It just really varies from woman to woman.
Or they start out pretty different.
But no, and this is what I'm going to say. You're not a female.
No.
So you need some makeup, because even with females, what makeup does is camouflage and brings out the good parts of your features. And there was recently a bunch of girls that were in town, and a lot of them walking around with full 5 o'clock shadows, not a lick of foundation on. Does it itch?
I know.
Okay. So what the highlight does is, by highlighting through here, it brings everything forward. And so it's going to round out your cheeks and stuff like that more. So now, but makeup is, it really is everything. So this is not an overly super matte powder. It has a little bit of a glow to it. And if you didn't have a beard, you could honestly use this as a foundation. Okay, relax your forehead. And then I'll pat this. So you're going to have a little bit of a glow. Not a lot, but a little bit of a glow. It's not like a super high matte. So matte powder is good for people who have oily skin, people who are doing photo shoot or all day, you have dry skin. So you need, your skin's perfect for like this kind of stuff, to put the glow and everything, all that stuff that's real popular right now. And then let me get you this. I'm sorry. It was like crazy night last night.
I know. I was on my own adventure.
So this is a little palette I absolutely love. It's a bronzing palette. I give a lot of these away in my makeovers and stuff like that. And open it. And it has brown, a little bit of bronzer, and a little bit of a glow highlight. And I just want to lightly bronze you a little more, where it looks a little more sun-kissed. And it looks a little different in person than it does on film, of course. It just gives like a little bit of a glow, subtle. And you can see that in the mirror. See how that's bronzed you up a little bit. And bronzer is good. It's a little bit goes a long, long way. So, okay, now I'm gonna start in with contouring you and all of that. So we're gonna straighten out your nose more. We're gonna shorten it a tad. So the way we're gonna do this is that if you have problems doing this, you can take like a like something like this and hold up against like a straight edge. But everything starts out as a line. So we're gonna go right down. Can you see that in the mirror? They probably won't be able to on film until I get up close. It's just a line. And then I'm gonna blend that down. Now I'm gonna shorten your nose. So I'm going underneath.
We're on dark right now.
It's just contouring. We're just contouring. So like I've done the side of your nose, and then so your nose doesn't look so long or hooked, I'm gonna go under, like about right here, and I'm gonna shade this under. And it's really subtle. It's not heavy by any means, but if you look in the powder, in the mirror, also a wig tones everything down. So if you feel like it's too dark after you get your wig on, you can always powder it down a little. You know, and I like to go back, like blend, 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 blend. That's a whole key. Okay, so let's see your eye open. Yep, just look normal. Look close. So this is your brow bone right here. Like I said, if we take you up, you would get a better contour pull. But the whole object is I want to open your eyes up. So we're going in. I'm starting out with a little bit of brown. Just relax. Yes, just a little bit. I want to go in. You like color, right? Or not?
Yeah, color.
You like color. Okay, so can you see your eye color again? Okay, so it's a bluish. So I'm going to do this. Because you're going to be in this all day and night, I'm sure. So, okay, close your eye. So I'm going to start right at the edge here, and I'll do a line, kind of going straight up. And it's even with your lash line. And then I do a little V right in the corner. This is still contouring, but this is going to give you depth. And I'm going to put a little color in it. This color is really popular right now. And that's just one step. But see, your eyes naturally go down, kind of like Liza Minnelli. So it's like, if you were going to go out at night, I would tape you here and tape you here.
Yeah.
And it would change everything. But once again, you know, it's about those choices. Going out in the day to a pool party that I am scared to death to catching cancer in the middle of this. I've had that, and it's not nice. So I'm gonna really play up your eyes.
They really are the most fun thing to do in Vegas. So.
Yeah, look down. Okay, I'm gonna play up your eyes, and then do a soft cheek and a lip. Close your eyes. This is pink. It's actually called scarlet, but this is gonna get changed too. This is just to give it a little color to your eyes, because like golds, bronzes, of course, pinks, purples, oranges, yellows look really, really good on your eyes because of your eye color. I'm gonna, oh, this is called lemon. This is just a little highlight. This is a high definition powder, so it looks white. It's not, but it reflects. I do want to put some kind of shiny stuff in there. See if I can find it. I'll come back and do what I need to do. Okay. So we're going to do your eyes. Don't open until I tell you. Now you can wet this like with the black. This is an old trick. And do your liner with a shadow. This particular brand is so versatile in using everywhere. Corner a little darker. See that in there? We're gonna and then I'm pulling because your eye droops way down. It's not hooded. It's just you have Liza Minnelli eyes, where they kind of droop. When I impersonate her, I paint these on. Let me get my hand brush. And it's gonna change once I start getting your bottom liner, and lashes are what's gonna really make you. And it's like I always tell people, you're not a girl till you get your lashes on. Think of Bugs Bunny. He was never a girl till he got the lashes on. And I'm just blending. And this, it's not really an 80s style, but it's reminiscing a little bit because these colors are like really in right now. And in the 80s they did like a gold and pinky, and they're like really cool. And I'm going with your, because you have like a greenish eye. It can look a little blue, it can look a little green, but I'm just doing colors that complement it. So look up for me. So like eggplant, oranges, yeah, rust, all of that. But eggplants, purples, all of that's gonna look great on you. Open your eye, look straight up, and I'm going inside the waterline. I know that feels weird to you. I'm not gonna poke you unless you want me to, but that costs extra. Um, and I'm just blending underneath, or what they call smudging, smoky. And that's not a big smoky eye by any means, but see how you're, and I don't know if they can see it in this yet, but your eye's starting to pop.
Yeah.
So, and we haven't even, look up on me. We're gonna go back and highlight you. And then once you get your hair on, look straight up. I know, it feels weird here. I'm gonna get in there, look straight up. I'm not done with this, so I'm still gonna blend that out. And I'm gonna take a little bit, because I do love color, but the whole point of color is to use it to pop your eye color out. Unlike drag, they want you to see it from 1,000 feet away. Look up for me. Open your eyes and look up. No, you can look up. I'm going a little bit underneath. This is that purplish, it's called Purple Passion. Look straight up. Straight. You can see in the mirror, see what the purple did from here to there. Once again, on video, I think you're a little far away for it, but we'll zoom in here in a minute. Close your eye. I'm going to put a little bit of this in the contour, just for the fun of it. It just gives that kind of summery feel on these eyes, the way this is. It's pretty and it's really super blended in there. Okay. Look up, please. Look up. No, open your eyes and look up. It's my, use this. Look straight up. I didn't put a lot of powder around your eyes yet. So we're gonna go back and highlight a little after I contour you. So now I'm gonna contour your cheeks. We're not done with the eyes yet. I just kind of bouncing around. Smile. So if you go underneath your cheek, right here, you can go underneath, you can go on top, but the point is if you go down, it's gonna make your face look thinner. If you go across, it's gonna make your face look wider. Smile. So I'm going underneath the cheekbone. And I'm gonna go back through here too, on your beard. No blondes a little more. And I'm gonna add just a tad of pink. This is called rose, but it's not like a dark rose. It's just doing it more toward the back. So once again, this isn't, we're painting your eyes out, but we're not like, you wouldn't have them to go on stage or anything like that. I know females that do a lot more than this. Okay, so I'm gonna use a banana powder that I absolutely love. This has yellow in it. And it's just a skin brightener. It's great. Look up for me. Look straight, your eyes straight up. Like, yeah. Good. Pull your head down a little. Ooh, girl, you're tired. You're wound up. Relax. And this isn't that stark white. You see a lot of people, once again, if you're have a little bit of tan on you, you don't necessarily want to do stark white underneath there. One down your nose. So you can see what that, see how you're getting light back into your skin. And then I want to go right in the corner here. I'm sorry, I was up late last night, so I'm kind of a little slow right now. With so few questions asked. I'm just
I try to follow along.
no, I get it. And like I said, I'm not doing a heavy cheek.
It's a lot to remember.
It is, and it
And
isn't.
it's like completely different than what I do these days.
Well, I mean, you're watching.
And I do it all wrong.
You're watching so much on YouTube, and there's only a few of us on there that are really licensed in all of that, and you're also picking up bad habits from them.
I just did it all. I learned it all.
No,
myself,
I'm just saying a lot of
I was
people.
experimenting.
Right, and that's good to do, but a lot of people watch all this YouTube stuff with people that aren't licensed in the beauty business. They just pick up a makeup brush. They don't understand skin. Skin is the key to pretty makeup. Skin is the key to all of this. And that's the most important thing. Yeah, learning for the highlight and contour and all of that. That's all great. But so many of them, so proper makeup, and you can kind of bounce around. There's only a couple of rules in makeup. Everything else is just kind of what it is. So in school, they teach you that it starts with your foundation, your powder, your eyes, your nose, your cheeks. You do your lips last so you don't smear them. The reason they do that is to get you in a routine. So, but I know people like me, when I'm in like a hurry, I will do my eyes, put my lashes on, then do my foundation, but I have a routine. And it's about having everything laid out and getting in whatever routine. You should be, if I wasn't talking, I could do this in 10 minutes on you and be done. And something even more so. But I'm trying to slightly explain what we're doing as we go, which I think is a little more helpful with you, because I've seen you and you're just not popping because you have a beautiful face and you have that slender body and you have all the makings, but you're not playing up your best features, your eyes, and you have that nice straight nose, you know, that goes like Madonna, Dolly Parton, all of the classic beauties, you know. So you're not playing that up, and I could do a lot more on this, but I don't want to give you shock because you're going out in the daylight and you're going to a pool, and I want you to look presentable and nice. I don't want you to look like you're going on a stage. Now, people who don't wear makeup, a little eyeliner is a lot, and you're going to run into that in the community. It's like, oh, I don't wear all that. A lot of girls that say that is because they just don't know how to put it on, or they're scared that they're going to look. I don't think there's anything overdone. I think there's just shit that's just not blended, or they're not going with their skin tones the proper way. Look up for me. And I'm just going back a little bit. I'm blending underneath these lines. So I know I contradict some of the stuff maybe some people have heard online about stuff, and less is best, and that's just not necessarily true. Everyone's a little different, and depending on what kind of aesthetic you like, and you come in and you have a full face on all the time, you know? So you clearly like makeup and you like what it can do for you. So we're just kind of defining
We
it.
can do it like the other way.
Yeah, we're just defining it a little bit for you. So, yeah, so I mean, you're on the right track. Okay, so lashes can totally change your look with everything. They can make you look different. They can make your eyes look bigger, smaller, whatever. So, but my focal point on you today are your eyes in doing. So people always have a problem in doing eyes. So, let me measure this. Look down for me. Oh, your eyes, look down. Yeah, this needs to be cut just a tad. So there's a million ways to do lashes. The best way to do them is to go in and do your eyeliner and then just set them on top. You don't have a lot of lash, so I wouldn't even really worry about mascaraing them. If you're going to mascara, do it before, not after, because then you can reuse your lashes quite a bit. I'm just looking for my lash glue, 1 second. And these aren't big lashes. These are like a normal, oh, there it is. This is a normal size lash. I have really big ones on today. I literally woke up, I put some tinted moisturizer stuff on my face because I'm a ghost, so I do myself a little darker. I have undertones of olive in me, and I literally put some big old lashes on to kind of wake me up because I had to work this morning and then or sleeping. And down for you. I'm gonna lean your head back just a little, and then you just set this right on top. You go from the outside in. Okay. Oh no. Stay just like that. Don't close tight. And another way you can do this is you can also, if you're nervous about getting your liner straight, you can put your lashes on and this can become a line and then just do a line in your tear eye. Shirley MacLaine did that. There was some new terms of him doing it. She did that. Look in the mirror. You see that? But see how the lash, it's a small lash, but see how it's changing. Like that. And I'm not gonna, that will dry clear. I'm just making sure I've got that tapped in properly. Open. 6, it's normal. And I'm gonna go in and darken your corner up in there in a second. So, but this is the wonders of, and we could do bigger lashes like what I have on, and it will totally change you. Those are really good. Look down. Really good. So your eyes look down. Hold you. You're watering a little, so it's normal. Don't worry about it. This one, we smoke the eye. And I know you're not used to people working around your eye. Look down. Your eyes, no, not your head, your eyes. Look down. Don't move. You got my Q-tip. I'm going to tap it in. Open. Now I'm going to go in and let's find this little, where's that brush of yours there? Look straight up for me. Look straight up. I'm just darkening the corners. Look straight up. Look down there. And I'm just blending that. Look down. Up, down. Okay. And see, it's really not that much. And I'm slowed down. If I was just not thinking and just going, it'd be done. But the whole point is more the eyeliner than anything, but you want a little bit of that depth, a little bit of that color to pop some things out. Now we're gonna do your eyebrows. What color is your hair? Is it this one?
That's that one, yeah.
Okay. So, oh girl, okay.
I watched it.
Yeah.
It's going to a pool party.
Yeah, it's all good. I know it is, but you still want it to look good. So don't brush it so straight because this one's really super blonde. I do like the blonde. So, okay. So we want some contrast on your eyebrows. Did I? How about true red? What is that here? Hold on. That's red. Get your brown. What did I do? It's like, I haven't drank all my coffee this morning. I've been drinking this fizz. It's lots of vitamins. So it gets me going. I'm also going to do a pinky lipstick on you. There it is. Okay, because you are doing That's a lace front wig you have, but we're going to contour your forehead a little bit. Just like that. This is just a little bronzer. And before I put your wig on, I'm going to put a decent one I have style to show you what you can fully look like. Nice. And it has some root and stuff in it. Okay. So let's go in. I'm going to do your eyebrows, erect your forehead. So I'm going underneath your own brow. Now, let me show them your tear duct and your eyebrow should start right here. And then you can do a dot here, then a dot, and then at an angle, a dot, and then you just kind of fill in the dot. What I like to do, I wax it down, and I'm going above and below your eyebrow. And like I said, there's a bunch of ways you can do this. If you were really getting super glammed up, I would either take your eyebrows up or block them out. But I'm following what you have. And then we're going to go back with a little bit of, just to tap some of this stuff in. I'm going back with a little bit of shadow, just to kind of set it in the middle room. Now, some people like to do like a little bit lighter through here. That's what like they're doing, the drag queens, some females are doing that. I mean, it just varies from person to person. But you have very messy, bushy eyebrows as a guy, and we're doing this kind of to get around without the taping or anything like that. So your face, you would look better with a bang. It would soften you instead of this. That's why I want to show you with this other wig. So I would, like I said, I cleaned up. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Is that
How are you?
good? Good. Good. Can I help you with anything?
No, I was just looking around. Are you
Yeah,
Steph-
just
are
look
you
around.
Stephanie?
Yeah.
Yeah, whenever you're
Nice to
done.
meet you. Just look around.
Yeah, whenever
Okay,
you're done.
so this is your better eyebrow, actually. It actually has more of a natural shape. So if you could get that eyebrow like this, all we did was clean it up and I didn't really shape them or anything. That's the way that starts out. But you see the difference. Each eyebrow is going to be a little different. Nothing's perfect. But I do know there's some OCD people out there. And then what I like to do is just kind of blend this into your nose, just to kind of make it like a little endless thing. See what that does. And this was, they were doing this for a while. They still do. And I'm going to go down. I have a big wig still going on. I don't have them all out. I don't.
Big wig.
Yeah. What kind of wig? Are you looking for wigs?
No, I actually called you on the phone last week sometime, and I never made an appointment online, but
Oh, it's okay.
whenever you got time, I just wanted to.
Yeah, I'll be done here in a minute.
Yeah, no problem.
So you see where the light's coming back in you and everything. Now, an important thing, because you have decent lips, but I'm gonna do like more of a pinky color on you. So here's a way to do your lips. Bite down on this. No, just open a little more. That. So if you bite down on that like that, this is just so you'll know how to do this on your own instead of free-handing you. And you start right in the center. Go over to the pencil. Go underneath. Okay. Let's see what that's done. I'm gonna go back a little. So I do want some definition in your lips. And if you notice, like we'll just throw that in the mirror, like this, you don't see it, but in the mirror, these were really deep on you, but I went in and had highlighted with the moisturizer that I did that helps with the lifting cream that I did on you. So you're getting light back into your face and it's softening it. It's not making it go away, but it's softening those lines. Now I'm gonna go back because I'm gonna do the pink. I'm doing right on top of that brown just a little bit. Now another way you can do, let me see if I have any more of this lipstick out there. 1 second. You don't have to smack that or anything like that. I'm kind of low with some stuff right now. Last week I had a group of girls that come in and they just kind of wipe me out of everything.
Totally fine. I'm just glad you found you.
Yeah, where are you from?
We live in Colorado now.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna be there for the rodeo in a while. Hi, honey. Hey, I'll be with you in a minute, okay? I'm just finishing up someone. Okay, so I'll show you. This is me. This is a pinky. So you can take your pencil and fill it all the way in. You can do, that will keep it on longer, but I'm gonna do this other kind of a glossy lipstick. And I'm just kind of slightly staining the lip a little. Now some people are like, oh, I don't like that line. I don't want that. But when you have no real lips, you need that definition. Otherwise, you want pretty lips. And some people don't like it because, they go on some dick or drink or whatever and they mess up their lips and don't know how to put them back on. So I got this, and then I love this. This is like, it's from a company I order from, and it's just like really summery. Close. And what I'm going to do is put it on. Now close your lips. I'm just doing a little at a time. Now close your lips. And I'm just blending that line. That's why I put a little bit of red in it. But before I do the upper, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of my powder. I'm going underneath the lip line. Just defining that a little. You have a great bottom lip, but the upper lip, there's not a lot there. So, and I just followed your own natural lip line. And you don't need to smack it. So let me get this hair and show you what it's going to look like on you. I'm just finding a wig on her. How are you doing? What are you doing tonight?
It's just a party.
I'm supposed to be hosting bingo at Quads. I don't know how that's gonna work out for me. Okay, so this is already styled, and I just want to look. And it's not like big hair or anything like that.
What do you got going on that you're going to?
Oh, it's a French party.
And that's,
That's really legit.
this is the wig you need. This is, and this is heat friendly. You can get this wig.
Just sell that too.
It's on.
Just sell it. Fine.
Okay.
All right.
Well, I'm just trying it on you to show it to you.
Fine.
But I just, let me take my camera. And, this is a setting spray. Close your eyes. So I just want to show them if I can get you. There you are. Do you like that? You're really pretty. Now you look like Barbie. Okay, so let me cut this off.